know that if you experience digestive issues like bloating, gas, constipation, or diarrhea, you might be carrying around up to 40 pounds of toxic waste in your colon that's been stuck there for decades. This waste grows extremely dangerous bacteria that makes you prone to serious infections and disorders like IBS, leaky gut, type 2 diabetes, ulcerative colitis, high cholesterol, and even memory loss conditions. I experienced it the hard way. 2 years ago, after being constipated for over 19 days, and after trying enemas every single morning without success, I got to the ER with my colon one step away from bursting. My pipes were so blocked that the doctor had to manually remove the clogged waste from my intestines. It was the most humiliating experience in my entire life. Never would I have thought this would lead to the discovery of a completely natural and inexpensive method that would help me and thousands of other people across the world quickly and naturally recover from gut diseases, get rid of bloating and gas, and achieve a perfect digestion, all in just 10 seconds a day. Listen, if you're faint of heart, this story might not be for you. But if you are desperately looking for a solution that can keep you away from conditions like IBS, GERD, anal fissures, and hemorrhoids, while flushing out stuck belly fat, crushing sweet cravings, and lowering your blood sugar, then please stick with me until the end of this presentation. If you're wondering why, no matter how healthy you eat and how much water you drink, you still get bloated, gassy, and haven't had a normal poop in what feels like decades, then there's something you need to know. Despite what doctors, big pharma, or commercials have led you to believe, your gut problems have absolutely nothing to do with the foods you eat, nor with what you drink. In fact, they have nothing to do with how much you exercise or what your age is. According to a study conducted by an international team from the University of Michigan Medical School, if your digestion is bad, you're the host of a microscopic blue parasite that's doing serious damage inside your colon as we speak. Even though big pharmaceutical companies are trying to hide this new information that would render their expensive pills useless overnight, world-renowned institutions like the Department of Infection and Immunity from the Luxembourg Institute of Health and the Washington University School of Medicine are now confirming that anyone dealing with occasional or frequent constipation or diarrhea, burning stomach, or stabbing abdominal pain should take action immediately. Don't worry. Once you'll discover everything about this dangerous parasite, you will have the power to completely rebuild your digestive system while detoxifying your body and eliminating unwanted fat and toxins once and for all. No matter your age, gender, weight, or medical condition. No matter how slow you think your metabolism is, how many methods you've tried, or for how long your digestion has been troubling you, whether you suffer from chronic constipation, diarrhea, GERD, or just bloating. This natural method, created by a top Swiss food scientist, can give you the quick, smooth digestion of an 18-year-old in just 10 seconds per day. You won't have to give up any of your favorite foods in the process, stress yourself with daily fiber intake calculators, or set foot in a gym. In the next 5 minutes, you'll find out the little-known tip that helps you poop no matter how constipated you are. Hint, it's a move you do while sitting on the toilet. Why fibers can actually wreck your chances at normal digestion, and the one vegetable you should never ever eat. Which probiotics are a complete waste of money and what you should take instead. The quick belly test you can do at home to find out what's really behind all your digestive problems and whether you need immediate medical attention. And how sprinkling a dark green powder over my breakfast led me to the dirt cheap solution that I'm about to share with you today. Again, it's absolutely crucial you stick with me until the very end of my story. This information might save your life or the life of your loved ones. Just imagine, never ever having to worry about what you eat or having to measure the effect of every food. Scared your next bathroom trip will put you through hell. Never feeling bloated. Never dealing with acid reflux. Never fearing a hemorrhoid flare-up or anal tear will ruin your sexual encounters, holidays, or affect your day at work. Never having to hold gas in or go through embarrassing moments, seeing how everyone is disgusted with the smell and sounds that come from your stall. Instead, imagine waking up in a good mood, going to the toilet, eliminating everything easily, and feeling light and free. Imagine seeing how scale numbers keep going down. Imagine buttoning your pants with ease because your belly is flat and your digestion is working like clockwork. All these while you're snacking without guilt, feeling energetic, and stunning everyone with how good and relaxed you look. Just like 447,600 people did. People like Bernie, 65, from Quincy, Massachusetts, who says, "Can't describe how good it feels to go to the toilet every morning, poop easily, with no pain whatsoever, and be done with it in under 3 minutes. Every single time I feel like I'm at least 2 pounds lighter. Thanks, Sam. I am forever grateful." Bernadette Samuels, 45, from Nashville, Tennessee, who wrote to us, "I used to suffer from diarrhea, and wherever I went, I always had to spot the closest bathroom. I've been in way too many humiliating situations to count. Once I clogged the toilet at work, and I could tell my colleagues made cruel jokes about it for months. If I would get out of a bathroom stall at work, they would just turn around and say, they don't really have to go. Thank God this is now over. I feel like I can finally live my life." Bob Sr., 63, from Naples, Florida, who told us, "I always felt like a balloon about to pop, and I had times when I felt like needles were going through my belly. Not to mention those damn hemorrhoids constantly giving me hell. Even though I had surgery 3 times, they reappeared after 4 or 5 months. I still can't believe everything is now gone. I can take my car for long drives and even ride my bicycle again." Cheers to you, Sam. To think how skeptical I was of your method at first. Sounds too good to be true? That's what I thought when I first came across the 10-second morning ritual that I'm about to show you. Hello, my name is Samuel Bart. I'm 49 years old and I live with my wife Alma in Nashville, Tennessee. For the past 25 years, I've been working as a chef for one of the most popular restaurants in my city. If someone had told me a few years ago that my job would lead me to the revolutionary solution that is now changing the lives of thousands of people every single day, I would have laughed in their face. That's because just 2 years ago, I was a wreck. You see, back then, I couldn't remember a time when I didn't have digestive problems. At first, I suffered from bloating, constant gas, and every now and then, acid reflux. After my mid-30s, despite my best efforts to keep everything in check, every year I had to deal with something new. At first, I had a hard time passing stool. I went from 10 minutes to at least 40 minutes of squinting and straining every single day. Then I got severely constipated. I could go just once every 3 or 4 days. It felt so uncomfortable, like I had a bowling ball inside me. Plus, from time to time, I felt stabbing pains all over my stomach. After that, I began gaining weight. I gained 40 pounds in a couple of years, and I swear to you, I was eating only oats, salads, and steamed chicken or fish back then. And if that wasn't enough, one day, after desperately trying to finish the job in the bathroom, I felt a sharp burning pain and saw blood on the toilet paper. When I realized I had to add anal fissures to my long list of illnesses, I was terrified. I thought anal fissures were the worst until I had my first hemorrhoidal crisis. I was unable to sit because I felt like someone was jamming needles in my backside, and I was moody the entire day. From that moment on, I always ate in fear, thinking every bite would cost me excruciating minutes or even hours on the toilet. The most painful part of it was that food was my lifelong passion. That's why I chose a career as a chef. I always envied the lucky bastards who came into my restaurant who carelessly ate spicy steak with cheese-stuffed tacos and the next day had a perfectly normal digestion. And I know that because some of them were my friends. Meanwhile, even though I ate only high-fiber foods, drank gallons of water, and exercised, the next day I would go through the same nightmare. I visited every single gastroenterologist, nutritionist, and alternative doctor in town, and don't you think I didn't try everything they recommended or prescribed to me. In fact, let me save you a lot of money right now. Before telling you about the one method that worked, I will tell you about the ones that did absolutely nothing for me, and why there's a very high chance you'll be wasting your time and energy on them too. First of all, you know everyone is going to pick on your lifestyle choices, assume you have had bad habits, and recommend you to eat a high-fiber diet and drink plenty of water. High-fiber diets are not a one-fit-for-all solution. If you eat too much fibers, they will swell up in water and can do more harm than good. For example, everyone praises broccoli. But if you have irritable bowel syndrome or IBS, broccoli can be the worst thing to eat. It has fermentable fibers. This means its fibers will ferment inside your gut, leading to gas accumulation and bloating. Ultimately, this will increase the volume of your stool, change its consistency, and will turn your next bathroom break into hell. But let's say the more fiber advice works for you. Deep inside, you know it's not sustainable.